Welcome to MDL Weekly, where we discuss updates about MDL Talent Hub. Here are this week's highlights. On the partner side, we're going to discuss our partnership with YOYOW. With the events, we're talking about Qipao fashion events, and regarding campaigns, we're going to cover the MDL Mondays, the We Are MDL, and MDL Stories. Lastly, we're going to finish up with some really awesome updates about the development of our platform. So, let's start by going over our partnership with YOYOW. Recently, we published an article all about it, but because we were hearing from the community, you guys, that it wasn't exactly clear what the involvement we have with them was, here is in a nutshell what YOYOW and MDL Talent Hub are doing together. As you know, MDL Talent Hub is all about improving the professional careers of talents, and we do this by allowing brands to interact and collaborate with them, but also by providing them new and innovative ways of making money. Besides the booking function of MDL, where talents can get booked for gigs or apply for available gigs, we will also have our marketplace ecosystem. This will eventually allow talents to create their own webshop, to sell merchandise, and allow brands to easily connect with talents on a more personal level. This will allow them to collaborate both online and offline for promotional opportunities. But as we are an engaging community where quality content matters, we are looking for a way to reward people who create good content that can get featured in our Today section. For those who don't know it yet, the Today section is one convenient place to find all the latest news about talents, local talent industry updates, brands, and agencies joining our platform and more relevant industry news. So, getting back to rewarding people for quality content. This is where YOYOW steps in. YOYOW is developing an infrastructure for social networks to monetize user-generated content. We at MDL Talent Hub will implement this in our Today section, where people can submit stories, content, and other great industry news. From this, you will be able to earn from your content based on the amount of likes, shares, or comments your content has received. Now, we're working as hard as we can to get this feature onto our platform as soon as possible. And with the help of YOYOW and their great team, we are confident that this will happen very soon. Now, onto the events. With this, there is a lot to discuss, and we have a lot of events lined up. But with this update, we will only cover the MDL Qipao event, which should take place the 18th of August. This will be an event that will highlight the beauty of traditional Chinese fashion. Together with Shanghai Garment Group, MDL Talent Hub will organize a high-energy event where talents, media, Qipao, and many other important fashion industry hotspots, such as Shanghai Garment Group, will get together to enjoy a day that is all about the talent and fashion industry. It will all start with an afternoon workshop where a makeup artist will provide makeup tips and tricks and teach each talent all about how to improve their makeup game. Besides that, we will invite industry experts to give advice to talents, more specifically models, about how to improve the way they pose. And on top of that, we will also have an interesting demonstration about modern tech on how to promote yourself. Finally, when the workshop is concluded, we start the highlight of the event, the model contest and fashion show. In this contest and fashion show, we will allow voting to be done by fans, industry experts, and of course, fashion judges. As this event is still a couple of weeks away, things can still change. And if it does, you can find out all about it on our blog, Medium, social channels, or of course, right here at MDL Weekly. Now, before we jump into our exciting platform developments, where we will show you how the MVP, or minimum viable product, of the MDL Talent Hub platform looks like so far, we're quickly going to cover our ongoing campaigns. First, let's cover MDL Mondays. Now, we at MDL know really well how hard the lives of everyone in the entertainment industry can be. That's why every Monday we're introducing the MDL Monday competition, where you can win a Starbucks gift card alongside some MDL tokens. All you need to do to participate is make sure you join us in our Facebook group and complete a set of easy but simple tasks. Next up, we have the We Are MDL campaign. This is a campaign where we want you to shine. This means that if you are a talent, have a passion, and want to show it to the MDL community, we're happy to facilitate. Every 2 weeks, we launch a new iteration of the We Are MDL campaign, where all you need to do to participate is provide us with a short video of yourself where we can see what kind of a talent you are, and of course, to finish things off, you need to mention at least one thing you like about MDL Talent Hub. Find out when our next MDL event is by checking our social medias. I've added a convenient link to this video, and every participant can actually win a prize, but there will be 3 lucky winners who will be awarded a special first, second, and third place alongside our additional exposure on our platforms. Now lastly, we have the This Is Me campaign. We all have a story to tell, and at MDL Talent Hub, we are here to listen. That's why the This Is Me campaign is a way for you to share with us and the community a story about your talent career. Something that went wrong, that was embarrassing, that motivated you, inspired you, or you can simply tell us why you had the luckiest day ever when working as a talent. Our team here at MDL is going to highlight these inspirational stories in our upcoming Today section, where you will be able to inspire and motivate others like you to continue following your passion no matter what. Now for the platform developments. We have a lot in store for you, and to showcase what we've been working on in the last couple of months, let me demonstrate how our MVP, minimum viable product, will look like. Just a heads up, MVP means that it's the first iteration of our platform. There will be bugs, things that will change and improve, and not all features will be available. But we are launching this MVP so early that the early enthusiasts can help us better improve the platform while we are developing it. So let's get started. This is the MVP. When you first open our web platform, this is how you'll be greeted. Now, the interface can still change every day. We'll first ask you to log in. You can do this with your favorite social media, and as you can see, we even have YOYOW in there. And of course, we will give you a reminder that this is a very early version of the platform and things can still change. Now, after activating your account and confirming through email, you'll be able to pick a role. Are you looking for talents, or are you looking for gigs? This will determine whether you become a talent or a booker. Now, if you just want to see what's available on the platform, you can continue as a fan. First, we'll do some onboarding. MDL Talent Hub needs to know who you are and what you're looking. First of all, we'll fill in the gender, the date of birth. For the fan profile, at the moment, that's all it takes. Now you have a few features you can look at. But of course, these are still in development. You can choose as a fan eventually to become a booker or a talent. When we go to the Today section, this is where all the updates regarding industry news, the talents on MDL, and other development updates will be found. All the most exciting news will be in this one convenient page where you can read all about it. People who win competitions, new campaigns that we launch, collaborations, partnerships, everything you need to know about the entertainment industry and the talent booking industry, or the latest talents that have joined or you are following, will be able to be viewed on the Today section. And when we press read more, you'll be able to read the entire article. You'll also be able to comment, because for some campaigns it'll be necessary to comment, but we'll talk more about that in future update. Another feature that you can do is go to the Futures tab. So when we look at the future, we can see what else MDL has in store regarding development. Now, when we look at the talent side of the web platform right now, we'll see that we'll first be greeted with an onboarding screen. This means we'll set up a profile which will allow us to expose our talent, grow our fame, and connect with brands. Now you can choose what kind of a talent you are. Are you a model, dancer, actor? And other roles are of course coming soon. But for now, we'll choose model. Again, we'll need some information, some basic information, and of course some more detailed information so that the bookers who are looking for talents know how to find you. On the next page, you'll choose some work areas and your style. For example, if you are very comfortable working as a hostess, promo events, movies, makeup shows, or other categories, you can all select them here, which will allow bookers to easily find you based on the kind of talent they need. Next, you can choose your style. This is important because sometimes a certain gig requires a talent with a certain style. Of course, if you have tattoos, that's also something that you'll be able to highlight in the future. Lastly, as a model, measurements are also quite important, as bookers sometimes have specific requirements. This will help them further filter and find the right talents. So it's important that you're honest on this. Lastly, and most importantly, we have the comp card. Here we will allow you to upload new pictures and videos to show to the world who you are, what you look like, and what you can do. Finally, we preview the profile and all the data is automatically saved. Of course, this is still in development and more updates will come soon, especially when we launch the MVP. But for now, this is a quick preview of what can be done on MDL Talent Hub. To round things off, let's also have a look at the Booker page. Again, you will be greeted with a different kind of onboarding, where they tell you we will set up a profile where you will be able to connect with talents and save time arranging gigs while getting your business reputation recorded. After some general information, you can start to create your first gig, or if you just want to browse around, you can click skip. But for now, let's create the first gig. It will ask you information such as your gig name, location, type, starting day and duration, and of course, we will be able to add more information if necessary. Finally, we need to know what kind of talent you are looking for. So here you'll be able to specify some metrics to further filter out the talents that you need for your gig. That's it so far for this development update, and more is coming soon every week, of course. But we hope you're excited for this first development of our MVP, and stay tuned for the launch and the announcements by following us on our social media. Thanks for joining, and see you guys next time.